Now, as the number of dead in the Syrian conflict mounts, both the government and opposition are racing to replace fallen soldiers with fresh recruits. While the rebels allegedly turn to mercenaries from abroad, the regime has little to choose from. Some Syrians are now trying to escape the draft to avoid killing or being killed. Oksana Boyko now reports.
A moment of calm between the clashes. On the outskirts of Damascus, pro-government paramilitary, also known as Shabiha, camp out in what used to be a kebab eatery. Most are local men who say they quit their regular jobs to defend their homeland. Walid is 29. Prior to the uprising, he worked as a TV technician, and his passion for the small screen is still there. While watching the sci-fi blockbuster Armageddon, scenes of Bruce Willis saving the planet got him talking.
These movies always show Americans defending lands that don't belong to them. Even their own land was the property of Indians. Now they are fighting all around the world. So how come deny our right to defend our own land?
The opposition accuses the Shabiha of conducting massacres, but these men say they themselves are often targeted by the rebels. Some even adopted new camouflage to avoid being identified. The army's reliance on the paramilitary has a tactical advantage. They know the area, but it's also out of necessity. As the death toll among troops rises, more Syrians are dodging the draft.
Military service in Syria is 1.5 years for those who are over 18 and are not only sons. University students can delay or shorten their terms, while those with health issues could be exempted on medical grounds. In the past, draft dodgers could also attempt to bribe officials to get their names off the list, but the controls got much tighter these days.
Going abroad is the only legal option to avoid getting called up. That's what Amr is now considering. 6 young men from his town recently returned home in coffins, and he says for the sake of his family, he can't risk being the next.
Before the crisis in Syria, really I was very interested to go to army, to do my duty, to protect the home. But after the crisis, I will not go to army. Really, here the Syrians love the others. So why I go to army to kill the other Syrian?
The extent of draft dodging is hard to gauge, since the Syrian government does not comment on its military. But in the country's hospitals, the reasons for avoiding active duty is all too graphic. Sami, who is also 26, was conscripted from Hama half a year ago. While his wound will take at least 3 months to heal, he says he doesn't regret joining the army.
It's normal that parents would be worried about sending their sons to the army, especially in the times like this. Some of my friends advised me not to go, others, on the contrary, wanted me to join the army. At the end, my parents said I should do it to have this cleared so that I could go on with my own life.
The Syrian army is sometimes portrayed as a killing machine, yet many of its members are just in their early 20s. And if anything, they too are the victims of a war their country has been dragged into. Oksana Boyko, RT, reporting from Syria.